have you ever really thought about what goes into planning the perfect assassination? Well, today we're dissecting a true masterclass in virtual espionage. This is a level so beautifully designed, it teaches you everything about strategy, stealth, and the real weight of your choices. We are absolutely deconstructing the perfect hit in Hitman 2. So here's the central question, right? This is the puzzle at the very heart of the St. Petersburg Stakeout mission. How in the world do you take out a high-value target in a place that's crawling with guards and civilians? It is so much more than just aiming and shooting. This is a complex problem with dozens of ways to solve it, and believe me, every single move you make counts. All right, so here's our game plan. We're gonna walk through this mission step by step. We'll set the scene, figure out our gear and disguise, find the perfect spot, execute the hit, and then the crucial part, make a clean escape. After all that, we'll step back and really analyze what makes this level such a brilliant piece of game design. Okay, welcome to a very cold, very tense St. Petersburg. Your objective sounds simple, but it's anything but. You need to eliminate one specific general who's meeting with 3 others inside a building that's locked down tight. This is not a straight line from A to B. Oh no. Think of it like a sandbox, a puzzle box of deadly possibilities, where the solution is totally up to you. The second you step off that train, the mission has already started, and you've immediately got 2 big problems to solve. First, you need your main tool for the job, and second, you've got to find a way to become totally invisible in plain sight. So your first 2 objectives are right there, right away, and they are absolutely critical. You have to get your hands on your sniper rifle, which is waiting for you in locker 137. And then, you have to figure out how to move through this public space that is just swarming with soldiers. And boom, right away, your first challenge. Locker 137 has your SVD sniper rifle, which you obviously need, but you have to pick the lock while 2 passengers are sitting just a few feet away. One wrong move, one moment of carelessness. Getting spotted with a massive rifle in a public metro? Yeah, that's an instant mission fail. Okay, you got the gear, now what? You can't just stroll into a square full of armed guards carrying a sniper rifle case. That's just suicide. You need a disguise. And out here, in this hostile territory, there's really only one disguise that's going to work: a soldier's uniform. The real question is, how are you going to get one? And this is your first major choice, and it really shows you what kind of player you are. Are you going to go the aggressive route, quietly take down a lone guard and steal his clothes? Or are you going to be a true ghost, never touching a soul, just sneaking through the sewers to find a fresh, empty uniform that someone conveniently left behind? Now here's a really key piece of inside info. Your handler, Diana, she's in your ear, telling you to hurry up, creating all this pressure. But here's the secret. The meeting will go on forever. The game is actually telling you to ignore that pressure. Slow down. Watch. Plan. Time is actually on your side here. All right. So you've got your rifle and you've got your uniform. The next phase begins. You've got to cross this heavily patrolled square to get to your sniper's nest. And to do that, you have to become a master of the rules of invisibility. These are the little details that make or break the mission. It's so clever. When your SVD sniper rifle is on your back, it actually looks just like a standard issue AK-74, so you blend right in. But if you get too close to another soldier, they'll know you're an imposter. And here's the funny part. Walking around without a big rifle actually makes you look more suspicious to them. So your target destination is that 5-story building right there overlooking the meeting. The 3rd and 4th floors, those are the sweet spots, the best line of sight you can get. Just be careful. If you're playing on higher difficulties, there's a guard who patrols those floors, which adds a whole other layer of stealth you've got to deal with. And now it's time for the main event. You're in position. You're looking right into that meeting room. And just like when you got your disguise, the game gives you another huge choice in how you want to take out your target. But hold on, before you do anything, you have to ID the right guy. There are 4 generals in that room, and hitting the wrong one is obviously not an option. Your intel is pure classic spy stuff. You're looking for the one who drinks, doesn't smoke, and is bald. You literally have to watch them, observe their behavior, and be absolutely certain before you pull the trigger. So how are you going to do it? The classic sniper shot is clean, simple, and pretty low risk. But if you're feeling bold, there's another way. You can actually sneak into the building itself, get to the back door of the meeting room, and take out the target up close and personal. It's way, way riskier, but man, what a thrill. Okay, target down. But you are not done yet. Not even close.
A real pro leaves no trace. The escape is every bit as important as the kill, and it needs its own strategy.
The second that shot rings out, chaos erupts. And the key is to use that chaos as your cover. Put your weapon away immediately. Don't run, just walk. Act like you're just another soldier responding to the alert. Keep your distance from the other guards, blend into the panic, and calmly walk out the way you came in. So let's zoom out for a second. We've just walked through one way to do it. But the real beauty of this level is how it supports completely different ways of playing. Every choice you make, from start to finish, defines your own personal style as an assassin. You can really break it down into a few main play styles. You've got the silent assassin, right? The perfectionist, the ghost who leaves zero trace. Then there's the open fight approach, which just turns the whole level into a massive firefight. And hey, for you completionists out there, there's even a gun collector path. The amazing thing is, the level is built to let you do any of these. But let's be real. The true test, the ultimate mastery of this puzzle box, is getting that silent assassin rating. That means you were a phantom. No bodies found, no alarms triggered, nothing. Just one target eliminated. It takes perfect planning, perfect patience, and perfect execution. And this quote right here, it just perfectly sums up the whole design philosophy. The game gives you this incredible freedom. I mean, you can try to beat the level in your starting suit, but the design subtly guides you, rewarding you for being thoughtful and strategic instead of just going in guns blazing. It doesn't force your hand, it just encourages it. Which brings us to one last question. By giving us not just options, but meaningful choices that actually reflect how we want to play, the St. Petersburg Stakeout becomes way more than just a mission. It becomes a story that you, the player, write with every single decision. It makes you think, what does it really mean to give a player true freedom? And how does the path we choose end up defining us, even inside a virtual world?